What's up, guys? Stas here. So what we're seeing right now with Palantir stock is a classic example of buy the rumor, sell the news. I'm sure you guys have heard that saying, buy the rumor, sell the news. Well, that's what we're seeing right now with Palantir stock in regards to its NHS contract, which now it's officially official. It's officially in the bag, guys. So we're going to break down what's going on here on the charts, the NHS contract, my thoughts on the buy the rumor, sell the news. Should we buy the dip? What are we doing? So if y'all find value, smash that like button, make sure to subscribe, and guys, don't forget to follow me on X. It's free at Stas Talk Stocks, link down below. Make sure to go do that. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So Palantir stock, and by the way, the CEO and CTO sold some shares after we pretty much got the NHS contract in the bag, so keep that in mind. But you know, it's been selling off ever since we got that news of the CEO, CTO selling off and the Palantir NHS contract being officially official. And this sparks the question, like I said, will we be going down more? Is it time to buy the dip? Should we be patient, right? And by the way, I can't tell you what to do. I'm kind of speaking out loud here for myself, but we're going to break down the charts and go over some possibilities here in this video. So make sure you guys stick on throughout. So ever since we got news of the NHS contract, of Alex Karp and the CTO, which I still can't pronounce his name, of them selling out of a little bit of their position, we've seen some selling in Palantir stock, right? This thing hit almost 22 bucks yesterday morning, and now it's at 1976. It's under 20 bucks per share, and it's pretty much at break even on the day. Right now, when I'm making this video, it's at about it's down 3 cents, which is really nothing for Palantir stock, and it's down overall here about 9.5% from the highs from yesterday morning. So it's not completely collapsing. It's not cratering quite yet, which it might. Who knows? I mean, geez, never say never, guys. Let's hope it doesn't, but we'll see. But it is down 9.5%. It's almost in correction territory from where it was just yesterday morning. And this morning, if you guys didn't see, which we'll break down right now. Oh, I'm about to sneeze, guys. Uh-oh. I'm getting that tingle in my nose. You guys know how that goes. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it. There we go. I think I fought it off. Either way, guys, let's see. We can see this morning, Palantir did go under the lows momentarily from the intraday session yesterday. And actually, now that when I'm making this video, now that I'm thinking about it or looking at it, we can see we're right at the lows from yesterday intraday, which you guys can see we held about 1975 yesterday in the middle of the day, and that's where we are right now. But earlier in the day today, we breached that point and got down to 1930 to about 1940 on the stock here, which at one point we were down over 11%, which means we were in correction territory earlier today on Palantir stock. So again, we made a video going over the CTO, CEO selling out, and you all know about the NHS contract. We're not going to, harp on that too much in this video, but I will show you all this article quickly. Let me pull it up and show you right here, just in case you guys don't know all the exact details, which we're not going to get too deep into the nitty-gritty, of course. But U.S. tech group Palantir wins lucrative NHS data contract. Most of you guys probably know the details already, but let me just quickly read this for those that don't. U.S. data analytics platform or group Palantir has secured an NHS England contract worth £330 million to develop a new patient data platform, the health service announced on Tuesday, which was, well, yesterday, guys. And NHS England said the software, called the Federated Data Platform, would make it, quote, easier for staff to access key information to provide improved and more timely patient care by bringing together existing patient data sets. And it added that the platform would be rolled out next year, which is pretty soon. We're already at the end of 2023, and led by Chief Executive Alex Karp and co-founded by Peter Thiel, the tech investor and prominent backer of DT, Donald Trump, Palantir became the go-to data analytics provider for the NHS during the CV pandemic. And you guys can see here, Accenture, PwC, NECS, and Carnell Ferrar will all support Palantir, NHS England said on Tuesday, and quote, no company involved in the Federated Data Platform can access health and care data without the explicit permission of the NHS. And there's a whole controversy right now. There's a lot of people that don't want Palantir to have the access to this data, which maybe I'll make another video talking about that. That's a whole another topic, honestly, for a dedicated video. But, you know, there is a lot of controversy. I'm sure you guys have seen that. But overall, that's pretty much it. We're not going to go through this entire article. We get it. Palantir got awarded this contract, 330 million pounds or whatever the heck it was, which is a lot of money. And that was, let's be honest, already priced in to the stock, right? Which is where we're coming back now to the term, which brings us back to the term, buy the rumor, sell the news. So clearly, guys, we had a lot of that going on, buying up the rumor, and now we're starting to get the profit taking, if you will, which again, we're not getting a crazy drop in Palantir, at least as of now, but we did get a massive push over the last couple of weeks / months in anticipation of this contract, right? So you guys can see back in September when this started to brew, right? September, October, this stock was at 13, 14, 15 bucks. And ever since really the beginning of this month and after earnings, which came in the beginning of this month, Palantir was just on a rampage, the stock, right? You can see it went from 14, 15-ish dollars all the way to 22 bucks per share in the span of around 3 weeks. And again, we just got that NHS contract pretty much confirmed, and that's after the 46% run in the stock, which priced in the NHS contract. Now we're starting to get that little, the pullback, the sell the news event, right? Which is what is happening right now. And again, CTO and CEO Alex Karp, they're probably doing the same thing, right? They're locking in profits. They're selling the news because they know, deep down they know, even though they have a heavy interest, heavy personal interest, business interest in Palantir doing well, they know deep down how market dynamics work. They know how this stuff goes, and they knew that the stock was probably going to see a sell-off, and now we're starting to get that sell-off. And the million-dollar question is, will we be buying, or when should we buy the dip? Well, I'm not telling you guys when you should buy the dip, but when would be an interesting spot to look at Palantir? Well, right now we're holding above the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart by a thread right around this spot right here. You guys can see, and it's at 1980, right? We're at 20 bucks, 1980 pretty much. And for me, guys, this is not enough of a pullback to consider it, me personally. I'd like to see it come down more towards the mid 17s, maybe low 18s before I even consider it, which would put it right by the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. And that'd be a spot where, okay, I'd consider it. Like I said, I'd be watching it. But here, I still think where we are now, we still are very vulnerable to a drop to the 180 SMA. I still think we could fill that gap down, which could put us anywhere again from 17.50, maybe 18 bucks per share. And if that spot were to break, now we're talking maybe an even bigger sell-off. But as of now, I'm not seeing any signs of that quite yet. And you guys can see if I draw this channel out, let me show you this. Palantir is still trading in this channel, which you could make an argument if we do go to 17.50, 18 bucks, we hold that 180 SMA, we might get a bounce. But if we do break through this point, we might flush down to about $15.80, $16 flat, which could put us near where we were, back in the end of September, end of October, middle October, and that could put us right by the bottom of this channel. So I'm thinking Palantir is a wait and see approach, at least for me right now. I'm not diving on any little itty bitty dip that we're getting because, again, I feel like we could be seeing a little bit more downside. I feel like the sell the news event could have a little more selling, if you will, ahead of us, right? We had a huge buy the rumor, which took, weeks and weeks. We saw a lot going on back and forth with the NHS contract. Now that we got it, let's give it a little more time to decompress. At least that's what I'm doing, and we'll see what it does here in this pocket between 16, 18, 19 bucks. It's going to be interesting, guys. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. It's free. You might as well do that. And follow me on X at Stocks Talk Stocks. Link down below. And if you guys have not gotten your free stocks yet for Moomoo, use that link down below or go to stocksurfast.com/Moomoo. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. Once you do that, you get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000. And if you want some more stocks, why not? You want to up the ante a little bit, fund your account at least $1,000 on top of those 5 stocks. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks again, each up to $2,000. So use that link down below or go to stocksurfast.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next one.